So as many of you know, the Terminator is heading back to the big screen in the first part of a brand new standalone trilogy. We've already known that Avatar and Shutter Island screenwriter Laeta Kalorgridis is one of the writers developing the script, and now it appears we may have our director. According to Variety, Game of Thrones and Thor: The Dark World director Alan Taylor may be helming the film. The new Terminator movie hits AMC theaters on June 26, 2015. So John, what do you think about Alan Taylor directing this new movie?
I think this is great. I really do. I think, okay, first of all, the work he's done now, he didn't do every single episode of Thor: The Dark World, but the episodes that he directed were all really good. He knows what he's doing. And from all reports and everything that I've seen from Thor: The Dark World, everything looks great. This is a guy who has experience with large-scale sci-fi action, which obviously is something that the new Terminator is going to be. He has great experience in in-depth storytelling and narrative coming from Game of Thrones, which we'd like to see in a Terminator film as well. Look, overall, I'm still not real sure how I feel about the new Terminator films and that they're doing them at all. We still don't really know. We're getting mixed messages from them as far as, okay, is this kind of a reboot or kind of a sequel or a requel or a pre-boot or whatever? I'm not really sure what this film is going to be, and a lot will depend on what their philosophy is and how they're going to approach it. But adding a guy like Alan to this, I think this is a really good move. Schnepp, what do you think?
I love that pre-boot. I think that's the first time I've heard that one. I think it's a cool choice. I mean, the episodes that he's done for Game of Thrones are great. I mean, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell like when the one director steps in and steps out with Game of Thrones because it's such a well-produced and well-written series. You shouldn't have that director did that one because it's totally different than the rest of them. So they all kind of meld in together. But he's done so many of them. He is a really good director, and you could see his flavor in Thor: The Dark World, even in the trailers, which I'm sure they put that together. Like some of the shot compositions and whatnot on Asgard are a little Game of Thrones-y to me. So. Especially knowing that Alan Taylor directed it, I'm not expecting this new Terminator to take place in the Dark Ages with a bunch of castles and different clubs of robots fighting each other. You know, but yeah, I think it's a great choice. I'm sure he'll do an amazing job as a director. We just have to make sure it's written by someone amazing and that the story makes sense. So.
All right.
Great. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.